Hi everybody, I'm hoping you can hear me, but it looks like you can't, so let's figure that out. Okay. Can you hear me any better now? Yes, fantastic. Okay, as you can tell, I'm still figuring out the glitches of this whole new system here. So I am set up to do some streaming, and I figured, what the hell? I was planning on spending my morning playing some video games, and that's not something we see pastors do a whole hell of a lot. So I figured, what the hey? Let's go ahead and kick this off and do it live. And you can see how absolutely terrible I am. You can watch an elder millennial pastor try to play a video game. I'm hoping this is going to be something that's amusing to you all. If it is, let me know in the comments or in the Discord server. If it's not, then don't, and I'll probably stop doing it and just keep playing on my own. So, that is a thing. So, I am going to attempt to switch over to the game here now in a second, and I'm hoping I'm going to get audio out of this thing. Let's find out. And all right, so we've got that there, and I'm not getting any volume from it yet, so you guys aren't hearing anything, I don't think. But you know what? We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Properties got to be in here somewhere. Advanced audio properties. There it is. Okay. All right. Still got nothing, huh? Well, I'm figuring this out as we go, which is all kinds of fun. And I'm still not seeing anything. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Maybe it'll do something as I start playing with it. All right. There we go. Now we got it. All right. So I am going to go ahead and make myself a brand new character, mostly because I have just got back into this game and I don't remember shit about where I left off with the one character I still do have. So it's time for me to set this sucker up and get to work. Now, a lot of different options here. Basically, your humans, you got your elf types, you got your, I always call them Tartaras because I came up in Final Fantasy XI back in the day, but they're Lalafell here. The Mikote, which are the cat girls and the cat boys. The Rogadin, which are big Gulka-like creatures. Aura, which I don't remember these guys. They must be new since the last time I played. These are definitely, it's a lion person. Where the hell did that come from? Wow, they've added a few more characters types since the last time I have been here. And then we've got we've got bunny people. That's a new one. So, let's talk about what it means to create a character. Now, for me, my young daughter pointed out to me just the other day that it always seems like I play female characters. And you know what? She's right. And she asked me why that is, and there's a million different reasons, but I'll tell you this much. If you are a cis-het straight male here and you are going into a video game world that is usually filled with a fair bit of misogyny, maybe try on another set of shoes here and see how it feels. It's probably about the only time you're going to get to experience that. That does some good for your perspective. Now, I want to try all these other things here. Like the Aura looks interesting. The Mikote is something I've done before. And given the prevalence of catgirl types on our server, I kind of am leaning towards that. But you know what? I think I'm going to try out this Aura, because I've never done that before. And they seem to be like lizard people or something, so that's going to be fun. All right. So, let's see. Their attire, job, we'll get to that later. Oh, I get to see them half naked. That's definitely a video game thing. All right, so let's go ahead and move on with this. We're going to do it Aura. And we get clan options. Intriguing. So we've got these ones here, and the Rain and the Zayla, I think. Okay. A lot of lore stuff here on the side, which, quite frankly, I'm not going to read all out to you guys. You can see it on the screen. That's good enough for me. I'm going to go with this first one here. They seem to be, I catch, embraced a life of tranquility and solitude, which seems a bit more in keeping with the whole Christian thing I'm trying to do here. So let's see. All right. Well, let's get good and tall. Gotta get good and tall. All right. And let's see. All right. You get to adjust bust size. So I'm guessing you're all assuming I'm going to go here, but I'm going to keep right about here. Don't want to be a weirdo. Let's see. Tail. Ooh, a lot of different tail types. Let's go with this one. That looks fun. Tail length. Ooh, okay. Go all the way along. Not really all that much. Keep right in the middle. Alright. Face types. I like the curly horns. That can be fun. Skin color? Well, I'm a pasty white Irishman. May as well keep it to what I know. Hairstyles. A lot of fun options here. Honestly, I'm digging the pink already, so I don't even know if I'm going to change that much. I'm a good fan of the long hair. I think that's a good look. Still don't know what kind of job I'm going to play yet, but that'll play out. Wind up being a crazy long-haired, like, warrior or something. That would be weird, but you know what? Weird is what I do. Yeah, let's see. That's unique. Alright. Yeah, let's stick with that. Hair color? Yeah, I'm digging the pink. Let's keep it. Got jaw types. There's a lot of very nuanced control here. And we got foot to do. That looks nice. Alright, we'll go with 3. Big irises? What's that look like? God damn it, I'm not noticing a difference here. Oh, they're very slightly changing. Alright. Eye color. I would like to go for a good old green. Yeah, put it right about there. That works. Limbal ring? That's a thing? Huh. I think that looks weird and I'm not going to do it. Alright. Eyebrows. Basically, how angry and or Dragon Ball do you want to look? Alright. Well, stick with one. One looks pretty good. Nose. Let's go with that one. There we go. Mouth. Wow. Do people really look this closely at game avatars? Like, I get people wanting to really customize the thing they're going to live in when they're playing, but, like, do we actually get to see other characters that closely? I don't remember it being quite like that. Alright, let's... Oh, so it is actually changing. Okay. Other features. Alright. Well, we got the... I don't need those. Eyeshadow, always good. I don't need a chin guard. Don't need a nose thingy. A little extra row of eyelashes. That's unique. Face paint. Nah. Voice. Oh, this will be fun. Wow, that is the most Japanese thing I've ever come across. Alright, we'll take that. Why not? Alright. We'll save it here. Alright. Okay. I love this about games. This selection has no effect on gameplay. Then why are we bothering? Like, alright. Okay, sure. What? Oh, that was the wrong button. Alright. Pick one at random. Okay, this is something that's always worth talking about because I remember this from the last time we played this game. You basically get to pick your god. Which, you know, alright, yeah, there's a certain amount of realism to that, but as I recall, yep, it says it right here again. This selection has no effect on gameplay. Like, there is a certain nihilistic, you know, humor in the fact that you get to pick your god and then the god never shows up and never does anything and it never affects anything ever again. This, of course, is not how we as Christians tend to view things, but it is amusing that this pretty well tracks with not only how a lot of non-Christian, like atheist types view it, but a lot of how evangelical types tend to view it. That it's kind of a personal spiritual allegiance that has nothing to do with the real world. Oh my God, do we not believe that? But let's go ahead and see what we got here. We got, let's see, Goddess of War, that seems fun. Goddess of Love, seems kind of my thing. God of Knowledge, Goddess of Fate. Oh, yeah, gods and goddesses, at least we're gender equal here. Limsa Mensa, God of Travelers, Architecture and Industry, Destruction. Oh yeah, I remember picking this guy when I did a magic user back in the day. Goddess of Inquiry, God of Commerce, Goddess of Abundance, Space and Time. That's an interesting one. Why don't we go with our dear friend, the Goddess of Love? That seems appropriate for me. That's basically God anyway, so we'll take it. All right. Okay, so how do I want to beat people up? We've got our Disciples of War, our Gladiator, we've got a Pugilist, a Marauder, a Lancer, an Archer. Let's do the magic users. Okay. Still the same ones I remember from before. Conjurer, Thaumaturge, and Arcanist. Huh. I don't remember Arcanist, but I remember these two. The Conjurer is the healing type, I believe. Let's see. Meditation, it draws forth, absorb ether from their immediate surroundings. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Thaumaturge, that one I know. I've done that one before. That's the blows people up DPS magic user. What the hell is an Arcanist? Occult Grimmer. That's the one that becomes a summoner, I think. Latent power combined within gemstones. Ah, yeah. Familiar, known as Carbuncle. So we basically got White Mage, Black Mage, and Summoner. I had a lot of experience with Black Mage. I do so love blowing stuff up. I do also like healing people, which is kind of more consistent with the character we're making and kind of more consistent with the whole Christian scheme of things. And then there's Summoner. I'm gonna do a Conjurer. We'll see how that goes. And let's select another. We are going to Siren, which is where the people I know are. Alright. So, let's pick a name. Oh! Gotta be something fun. In the past, I've used names like Ashmode, which is one of my preferred names because it literally means fire death. Is what I use for my Black Mage type. But you know what? It doesn't seem appropriate here. You know what? Let's do this. I am actually going to... Let's see, where's this thing? And I'm going to fade back over here a minute. I'm going to actually tab out of the program, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my Hebrew dictionary and look for a fun name here. Do a little bit of Googling. Alright, so... Okay. You know what? Let's just go to good old Blue Letter Bible. And we will take a quick look here. Alright. So we got a verb for to heal and work right here. Yeah, it is Rapha. That's what I thought. So Rapha there. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's go with that healer. So let's get back to our screen capture here a minute. Alright. And as a general rule, whenever I'm playing it, I choose this fun Japanese last name, which literally means River of Bears. If you all know me, that is totally appropriate. So Rapha Kumagawa is going to be our new character. We'll confirm the name. We're going to go ahead and get started. Now, I'm pretty sure that I don't get to stream the video here, so I'm going to page out of that and chat with you guys a little bit when that runs. Alright, so that's going to run the intro video for a bit. Oh, we've got the whole world is currently full thing going on here. Yeah, you know, you wouldn't think that we'd have a world full issue at 10:49 in the morning, but then I realized it isn't 10:49 in the morning for everybody here. So I'm going to take this opportunity and peek over at the Discord server, see if there's anybody ranting about this quite yet. No, none of you guys are there. None of you guys are saying much about it, which is perfectly fine. I'm sure you guys got a lot to do, and I am doing this literally, as I said, just for the fun of it. So let's go ahead and take a look here. At least I'm not the only one watching it, so at least somebody watching. So whoever's watching, hi! We are waiting for the game to kick in. It looks like it's loading now, so it's starting the opening movie, which I have seen a great many times before. I'm just going to skip the cutscene directly so I can tab on back to the game and give you all something to watch. Alright, and wouldn't you know it, it's ready to go. So let's go. Alright. Alright, doing mouse keyboard, WASD, all the normal stuff we know. And now let's leave the load zone off, move away. Alright, so basic configuration. Let's go. Let's talk to doni't. Okay, I know all about initiating quests. You click on a dude, it's standard stuff. Okay, I am getting annoyed with that, but alright, to be recognized an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Okay, standard sort of fare. We'll skip. No, I think this is okay. Alright, so I definitely look threatening enough that they have to keep me in check. That tracks. I am an absolute terror of this little tiny lizard girl. Yes, the duty list. Lists quest on the side. You know, I can be a little cynical about this stuff sometimes, but the truth of the matter is that, like, Final Fantasy XI and later 14 kind of invented a lot of this stuff. You know, yes, I know before you get too far ahead of it, World of Warcraft, yeah, I played that from the beginning too. But, yeah, I think that these guys did well with it too. So, you know, we're used to it now, but when these games launched, these are older games, they weren't as common. Oh yes, screen check means talk to the person. I have eyes. Let's see what we're doing today. Am I going to light bunnies on fire? It's usually lighting bunnies on fire. But how are we going to justify it? That's usually the question. Alright. So I'm a young adventurer, put my name down in the guild, all that fun stuff. That is what we're doing. So this is Mune, Mother Mune. You know, I never actually started a character in Gridania before, so this is kind of new to me too. I always started in the place where the mages did. Was it? Ulda, that's what it was. So this is going to be fun. So the guild is here to help me attain my ambitions. What if my ambition is world domination and destruction? Doesn't seem like a sort of thing an adventurer's guild would want to help with, does it? Alright. Oh, we gotta help people in order to fulfill our duties. Alright. So you got to join the thing, and even if you want world domination, you still gotta help people, and hopefully it'll change your mind as time goes on. Well, yeah, that sounds basically like a church. I'm okay with that. Alright. Talk to people. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was that whole cometary impact thing that happened when they screwed up the first version of the game. The Calamity. Alright. Nobody remembers exactly how it happened. Oh, okay, it's odd, but alright. Yeah, does sound improbable. At least you're owning it. Like, honestly, as a Christian, this is something I really appreciate. Yeah, that sounds weird. Like, there's a lot of stuff about our beliefs and our history that just sound weird to everybody, so at least we're owning that. I like that. Alright. We know that somebody saved us. We don't know... We don't forget them, but we don't know who they are either, which is... You know? Okay, I like this. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see not but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. Having a savior and you don't know what they look like? God, that sounds familiar to me. I can feel that. All right. The Warriors of Light. Okay, stealing stuff directly from Final Fantasy 1. All right, no worries there. So yeah, you want to be just like the savior, you got to help people. Okay, good. Theologically, I'm on board with that. Every little bit counts. We'll play our part. Sure. Absolutely, totally on board with this. Oh, but I got to sign my name on the Book of Members. Again, church organization at its best. Can't argue with that. You making fun of my name? Don't do that. That's not nice. You don't do that to people around here. Oh, look. Wood Whaler is saying that I'm a God's damned adventurer. Well, you're not necessarily wrong. So we have an argument with whoever these people are over whether adventurers are good or bad. It's a tall drinker dude. You know, as a side note, I totally appreciate the fact that, you know, they basically just borrowed the races from Final Fantasy XI and called it good. Alright, so... Pay that outburst no mind. He only meant to counsel you. Well, crap, he was making fun of me. Or, at the very least, being an ass. Wow, what a dramatic welcome. You know, we don't gesture at people dramatically very much anymore. I kind of wish we did. Alright. So our quest is complete by talking to a person. We are clear and free to navigate. Okay, that's the introductory tutorial. And I get a level. Well, that wasn't dramatic or anything. Alright, got a new mission for me. 3 tasks that will help me learn the fundamentals of doing shit. That sounds about right. Alright, we are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild. Man, I do remember this game loves to load us up with plot. To visit an aetheryte. I remember those. Those are the instant travel crystals. So we gotta get fast travel. We gotta get our job shit. And third task, we gotta visit the markets, which are a thing that will be utterly useless to me until I'm a high enough level to trade shit. Everything else you get from quests. But assuming that hasn't changed in 5-6 years, I'm assuming that that will be the most useless of the 3 steps. So help people along the way, yada yada yada. Okay, let's get to work. Let's see what we got. Again with the fancy gestures, I kind of like it, kind of digging it. Kind of wish we did that more. Outside of church, anyway. Because, boy, if you watch the worship, I do have a good handful of fancy gestures for church. Also, I like the fact that you get this really interesting kind of starter outfit, but if I recall correctly, everything for the next, 20 levels is as bland as it's possible to be. So, let's go pursue our thing. What's this dude over here? This is nothing there. Oh, wait, this is the mentoring system? Or what is it? Okay. Yeah, it's the mentoring system. But I don't have to worry about that because I have a member of our congregation who is going to, I'm sure, pop in at some point and either laugh hilariously at how little I remember about this game or help. Or possibly both. Never can tell. Alright, so there's Bernadette. That's a new quest. What do you got for me, Bernadette? Eager to prove their mettle. That sounds fun. Speak with the guy at the Archers Guild. This is where I get to go light some things on fire, or equivalent. I've got Kira and I've got Stone, so okay, that's enough to do some damage. Let's hit the Aetherite. Smack that crystal girl. Or at least do the evangelical holding hands and praying thing. That works too. Alright, so I've attuned to the Aetherite. I got a fun little cutscene about that, I guess. Oh no, I get to meet Nika. Who is Nika? That's Nika. Of the Wood Whalers. Wants to tell me more about Aetherites. Okay, return and teleport will bring you right here. I should probably learn those spells at some point. Okay. Oh, you gotta find all the Aetherites in the city, too. I remember that. That's a thing. You can only teleport to the ones you've found and... Oh, I learned return already. So, that is helpful. Oh, yes. There it is right there. Recast 900 seconds. That's a lot of seconds. Okay, I don't want the blue guy, but move away. Alright, so let's move on. Return, yes. Okay, so let's go find... Ooh, there's another quest over here we can do. Jump! Yay! Alright, Adele. Like a great value Adele. Okay, alright. You want a delivery to be made. Alright. Min Kiddo's Amphitheater. I remember that place. Alright. Sure, we'll go check on the dude. Where are we going? I'm going to a bunch of different places. I'm going there, which is... Is that Min Kiddo's? No, that's not Min Kiddo. That's the other thing I'm doing. And I got stuff over in Old Gridania. So let's go this way. That seems closer. I have a sprint as well. Fancy. Oop, did not move press that button. Alright. So that's the Frenchest Nicolas I've ever seen, but alright, sure. What do you need? Alright, so you want me to bow to you, so... I probably should have read that. Oh, no, it's Annual. Okay. So, yeah, probably figure out where she is later. See, this is what I get for just clicking through things without reading them. Alright. Luhilic. You know, I have to admit, there's going to be a point at which I'm not going to know how to pronounce any of these things. I'm a multilingual dude, and I still look at some of these names and I'm like, okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's pronounced ennui, which seems probably worse than it is. Alright, so this is the person I gotta bow to. Did it work? It worked! Now let's go over here and speak with Nicolas. And what you got for me? Alright. So now I gotta show her joy. Well, I got about 9 different hymns that would work, but I'm guessing you just want me to type /joy in the text box, so she'll do the yay face. You're odd. You're not wrong. This is a weird way to communicate with people, and I don't know what Nicolas is all about here with this. Alright. Oh, you want me to straight up dance for her. Nicolas, do you routinely ask women that come by to just dance for you? What is this? Huh. Oh, sure. Okay. Well. So, yeah. Alright. So you want me, the young girl or woman in this case, who has come to you out of the blue, to go and dance for somebody. That just screams privilege right there. But what? Why not? Well, that's certainly a dance. It's like half Macarena, half twirliness. Alright, are you done asking me to do stuff? Because you're really weird. Okay. So you're just using people to try and cheer her up instead of, maybe sitting with her and talking with her and helping her unpack her trauma, things that people who care about you actually do. You're instead recruiting strangers to dance for her. Sprightly, at least. Well, I guess it's good that I'm a good dancer. Let's go on. Where are we heading next? I got stuff to do over in Old Gridania. I got nothing else. Oh, I do have one way over there. A good adventurer is hard to find. So let's head that way. Hit that sprint button again and run for it. Go the Aether Plaza and out the other side. That was too early. Going this way. I keep hitting that button. Alright, so we're down this way? No, this way. You gotta keep checking your map, folks. And this is true of, real life and video games. Don't be afraid to stop and look at your map and or ask for directions. That's generally a good idea. There's a bit of walking in this game. Oh, an Ethernet shard. I should probably tap that bad boy. And then do the whole attuning thing. Yay, I can get to the Archer's Guild. Although I'm a healer, I don't know why I would need to go to the Archer's Guild, but you know what, why not? I'm sure it'll help me to just jump around town like a crazy person. Alright. Chansteloop. Chanstelol? I don't know, it's supposed to be vaguely French sounding with the L's, so everything ends with silent syllables. Or is it just chant soup? I don't know. Alright, so I was ready to come here. I do want to prove myself and turning in the quest. Oh, you're giving me items. Items are nice. What do you got for me? Slay forest funguars. Alright. We have to go cull the funguar population in the central shard. Apparently only killing 6 is helpful, but alright, well, whatever. Birchus. Oh. Sorry, there's no R in there, just Famibals. Seriously, they almost made it with no vowels in that name. I'm going to go and speak to somebody. Or deliver a letter. So apparently they've managed job security for new adventurers in this game by just simply not having a postal service. I mean, I guess it works. Like, I'm not going to judge someone else's culture, but that does seem an odd choice. Give your letter to a random adventurer and hope to God they find the person you're looking for. Well, I mean, you got enough gods in this game, so I guess it's better than nothing. Alright, Old Gridania is where I'm going next, and that'll take me to where I need to go light stuff on fire, I think. Wait, no, that's Central Shroud where I have to go. Hang on. No, I need to go this way. Because I want to go slay some of them forest funguars, because y'all are probably getting sick of watching me wander around town doing nothing. So here is our market, huh? Nice. Okay, so just a fun little quiz for those of you who may be in the comments or the Discord server. How many of those syllables are meant to be silent? French was not one of the languages I picked up, and I'm looking at this, and I'm guessing it's parsemontreat, which honestly would probably freak out my Presbyterian friends a bit, but, you know, maybe it's parsemontreat? Parsemontreat? I don't know. That's why I like Japanese. The pronunciation is way more simplified. Alright, so you wanted some of this handmade eel pie, which I gotta admit, living in Japan sounds far less disgusting than it did when I lived in America. Now that I've understood that eel can be quite tasty. Yes, it's a market. I know how markets work. Go around, talk to people till you find the stuff you want to buy. But I don't have any currency yet, so I don't find this particularly useful. But I suppose we got to go through everything. Yes, handing over items. You're going to give me a tooltip on the thing I just did. Alright. You want to help me... You want me to help you fulfill an order from the Lancers Guild. Alright, well, we'll get to it when we're down around. We'll turn this in. Oh, from the one with no vowels, or almost no vowels. I was wondering how long it would take you to send me a friend request here. Jeez. Obviously, you're going to be on my friends list. That's a given. For those of you who don't know, this is another one of the members of our leadership team here at Unfinished, who is another avid player of Final Fantasy, and who has been pestering me heavily to get back into it for a long time, and I've had to wait until it's doable on these Apple Silicon Macs, but now that it is, I am back, and I'm looking forward to it. So, I'm assuming you're following somewhere in the stream, so just send me a message if you want to tell me something. I am going to do things and get stuff from people, because that's what we're doing now. Fetch quests. Well, they're all pretty close, so I'm going to stop and do these before I go out to kill things. Alright. Add Miranda. Couldn't you just call her Miranda? This might have been easier. Honor and privilege to serve you, level 1 character from nowhere. Alright. Girth Sid. Okay, now you're just bragging, dude. Like, seriously? You just call yourself Girth Sid. Like, you're Sid, but with girth. Like, that is just a terrible name. That is among the worst I've seen. So, also, well done. Like, I mean, the thing think about that from a parent's perspective. Like, just straight up naming your kid Girth and then their name. Like, alright, you just want them to be ready for life, I guess, in some very intriguing ways. Alright, so I got one up here. And, yeah, alright, hit the sprint button again so we can keep moving through town. We're going all the way up to whatever the hell this is. This is Sengueld. Okay, did you just name these guys by slamming heads into the keyboard? You want these three things for reasons. Alright, I'm not going to mind the experience. Because you got to have those experience points in order to move on. And I suppose I should probably have a couple extra before I go lighting stuff on fire, or throwing rocks at them as the case may be. Someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels? What is wrong with squirrels? I like squirrels. They're nice and they're cute and they're adorable and they never hurt nobody. But of course I'm going to go throw rocks at squirrels because that is a thing that you do in a video game. Alright, where the hell is out? Out is here. Alright, so look at our map. Should probably tap that aetherite right there. Yay! Some minor interruptions there. That feels like the long way. I'm going to go the other way and tap another aetherite along the way. Oh hey, look who it is. There you are, my dear friend. Oh, we go up to level 90 now. That is fantastic. And let's save back. Yay! This is the one thing I most love about MMOs, is that you can interact with people that you actually know. And boy, have I known this guy for a long time. So, let me see. I'm going to pause here for just a sec. Okay, so now I'm looking at the Discord chat and I can see that you're doing the thing. I can only see one thing at once, so I'm not necessarily seeing the YouTube chat at the same time. But now that you've reminded me, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. Let's see if I can... that muted. The live chat. There we go. Alright. Oh, hang on. I should have been paying attention to this earlier. There's an echo coming through, and I bet you I know why. Let me tweak the settings here just a minute. Mac OS screen capture, advanced audio properties, and yep, it's got the monitor on. Alright, I'm betting that probably got rid of the audio issue. So, Jisher, thank you for that update. So now I have that open. Now I can actually look at people and chat open a side window here. I've got to be using an absolutely terrible amount of internet at this point, but whatever. Let's do it. Alright, so I am going to say... I have no idea how long I've been streaming for at this point. I'm going to go back this way, like I said. So if you want to follow me, though, feel free. Yeah, I know my UI is a bit massive right now. I literally just have it on the default. I'm probably between streams going to tweak it and make it a little more easy to deal with. But for now, you know, we'll deal with what we got. Also, it looks like... yeah. Alright. Just checking the YouTube stream to see if it was just misrepresenting it. No, it's exactly as massive as you say. Back through the borderline useless market. Teddy Princeton, is that the name? Just been for a long time. Alright, let's see who we're delivering to. Slap that bad boy like it's a used car. Alright, I have access to the leather workers guild, which is one of the things I probably not going to use. But, you know what, I go around. I like Pokemon, gotta catch them all, right? Tour. See, that's an easy thing. I can feel that. And you want this recruit's toolbox. Okay. Happy to have brought you your tools. Oh, equipment. Okay. Don't know that, but whatever. Pick up some other quests. Okay, so you see a woman and you ask her to time you out. Oh, gather vegetables. Alright, you want me to pick up vegetables. Yeah, I know the content's completely solo, so, you know, what we're doing a streaming for, so y'all can make fun of me while I do the solo stuff. And I will wander around and pick up vegetables. Yep. You'll notice she's just standing over there doing nothing. Like, this doesn't seem a difficult task. She doesn't need to pick him up himself instead of asking random passerbys to do her cleanup for her. But that is what I like to call toddling. You know, I asked my daughter to do a thing like that, and that's exactly the sort of thing she would do. Stand by until one of her brothers walks around and then says, "Oh, hey, can you do this for me?" Alright, I get the methodology. Oh, that's right. We don't have a postal service in this one. I'm never getting where I'm going. I'll turn this in, and then I'm going to make a deliberate choice to come back and do the rest of the quest in a minute after I go light the shit up. I keep saying light stuff on fire, but I keep forgetting I am a throw rocks at things person, not a light things on fire person. But I may be a throw rocks at person, but it does mean I also get to heal, which is nice. You know, it's funny, everybody sends adventurers to do their bidding, and when the people we talk to are pissed that they sent adventurers to do their bidding, like, is everybody in disagreement over the role of adventurers in this world? Maybe not. No lie seems to be a weird one. Alright, so we gotta make our way down to the Conjurer's Guild next. So that's one that I definitely have to do, because that's going to teach me how to throw better rocks at more people. So to do that, I need to go this way. You see, I played this game and its predecessor in college quite a bit, and I seem to recall it being less time-consuming than this. But then again, I was in my teens and 20s at the time, and everything was less time-consuming because I had so much more time. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's get down to the idea. We're going down to the Conjurer's Guild here. Now, this is one of the main threats I think I'm actually going to need, because I suspect I may be visiting this place from time to time. Button. Now I can access the Conjurer's Guild. I visited here once a long time ago, and I'm not a Conjurer's Guild. I was buried in a tree because of reasons. Let's see what you have. Biddy! Biddy! I love it! Got all these crazy French names that are just Biddy. You know, what's up, Biddy? Alright. That's purification, primitive magic. Spells and charms. Unlike men and other creatures. Like, I know you mean the race of humans when you say that, but when I hear it, I'm just like, you're just all men. Just all men and other creatures that are like men, which are creatures. Like, you're not gonna get it. Fun fact, that brings to mind a discussion that we're having about the interpretation of the whole man shall not lay with man passage in Leviticus, which, you know, fun fact, fact, for those who are new to the church, we don't buy it that way. It's not about the gays. It's not. But the whole issue with that passage is that it's ish and zachar are the two Hebrew words that are being used there. A lot of people tend to take the position that it means men and small boys, which honestly is a fair interpretation, fairer than a lot of people online give credit for. But one of the things that kind of struck me as I was looking through that too is that the arguments against it as being men versus small boys that both have general usages of the term men, and ish is humankind, and zachar is often just used as just men. So if you take that interpretation to heart, it's also possible to read that as a forbidding of all humankind from having sex with cishet men specifically, which, all right, I kind of get it. Not gonna lie, kind of get it. All right, let's join the guild. Give me more spells? Because I'd like you to give me more spells. That would quite help. Oh, we're going to get a semi-cutscene. And hopefully at the end of the cutscene, more spells. Sumiyan. Okay. So that is definitely not a French name. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but alright. Esumiyan? Esumiyan! It's basically Final Fantasy Mario, I guess? Alright, I'll take it. That works for me. Alright. Do I vow to embrace nature? Depends on how closely you mean, but sure, why not? I don't make out with trees or anything, but I'm happy to be a naturalist. Hooray! I am a member of the Conjurer's Guild. My first task is squirrels, ladybugs, and fungwars. You want me to kill more squirrels? Seriously, what is this game's grudge against squirrels? I find them to be a wholly cheerful species. No, just do not like it. I think I gotta go back to the acorn one. But you got something for me. Scarlet oil. What a wonderful coincidence! Amazing how that works. So let's go. Gotta wait for Biddy. See ya, Biddy! Love it. Biddy's my new favorite character. Little known fact about Final Fantasy XIV, Biddy is actually the main character of the game, and we're supposed to just living in it. So, let me find where this is. Screen capture volume. I'll put that down a little bit. That hopefully is a little bit better. Hopefully y'all can hear me better than the game now. Thanks for the heads up that was not coming in. As I did say when we started, this was going to involve a lot of glitchiness and me figuring shit out about the stream. So, let's see. Let's go over to the Aetheryte Plaza, which is somewhat close to where I need to be. Also, I can turn that in. So, let's go to the place. We'll turn in this guy down here, and then we'll just go out and murder absolutely everything. A little bit of combat's a great way to, I think, end out our streaming time for today. Now, as a fun note, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to do this on stream is, because some of you may have noticed, being a pastor is somewhat of a busy job. But I will try to take what time I can, stream a little bit here and there, if y'all like it, because personally, I'm having fun doing this. I don't know how the rest of y'all who may or may not be watching this are feeling, but I am having a lot of enjoyment with that. Okay, so my next review can't do anything. Okay. Alright. Tosa. Going to return an iron snaffle you took from... Snaffle? What the hell is a snaffle? I'm trying to figure it out. Alright. Every time I hear that quest accepted ditty, I just get that the more you know, like the old NBC thing. This is the impression I get every time. Alright, well, let's just peace out to the Central Shroud from right here and see if we can't murder some. Because that is what a healer and a Christian would do. Go out and murder small animals for my personal benefit. those of you who aren't familiar, that was sarcasm. But you know what? We have to make some considerations for being in a video game. There is going to be a high preponderance of murder. That's just the way it works. Alright. So, level 3. I'm guessing it shouldn't be too bad. Let's get stoned. Smack it. Alright, so I got a Scotland oil, I got some experience plates. No, I'm tired of so far. What do I can handle too? Okay. Back it. Back it. Okay, fine. Yeah. Hey, I love fantastic. Like, really? Oh, I got a new thing. I got an arrow. Let's move you back here. I'll keep my killing and my healing separate for the moment. Let's see what it does. Oh, that's a quick move. Alright. I can dig it. I remember back with the Red Mages in Final Fantasy XI that not Dia, that's the name of my grocery store. Dia was, Dia? Dia, I think it was. That was your quick cast, claim a target spell. I guess this is probably operating very similar. Alright, let's nuke some more squares. And get him stuck. And smack it with a stick. Hit it! Hit it with your stick! Why are you not hitting? There you go. One more. Man, I got a lot of MP. Way more than I expected I would have. Well, I can just spam. Like 10,000 H or MP. MP is refreshing too. So, like, all right. No complaint here. Oh, arrows are dot as well. It does damage over time. That's helpful. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, my friend. Yeah, Dia is now the white mage dot that arrow turns into. So I figured it had to be in there somewhere. The speed of that spellcasting was pretty indicative. A lot of this early game seems to be just smacking things with your stick and throwing arrows at them. When I say throwing arrows at them, I literally mean arrow dispel in this case. Let's finish off our squirrels here. Alright, good on ground squirrels. Who next? Got the essential oil. I've got enough ladybugs. I've got enough squirrels. Gotta take out some of these foam bars. Okay, girl. You're a level 3. You are slightly stronger than me. Fortunately, I have plenty of MP and some spam cast. Ah, yes, the right click. What I am attempting to do. The next time, I'm going to have to see if I can run Discord simultaneously and get the rest of y'all who are in on this on the stream as well. You know, definitely get our boy Zell here in on the conversation at some point. As much as I'm liking streaming, it's a little weird to be talking to myself constantly. What do you stick? Give me a stick. I want a stick. No. Alright. 3 more fun bars to go. I wonder what the range is of these spells. They have pretty good range. You know he did. Alright. 2 more to take care of? Yeah, 2 more. Smack it. There we go. Alright, so I guess that's... You know, I could walk back. Or I could also use this return spell that I've heard so much about. This would probably be a good place for us to stop streaming for today. Oh look, it's like something out of The Exorcist. They just raise up and disappear. Hooray! I are back. And I have quests to turn in. And I think, y'all, this is probably a good place to end our streaming for today. I will make some improvements on this process and get back to doing this again at some other point. I had a lot of fun with this. If you guys had fun with this too, let me know about it. I am gonna go ahead and do this here real quick, and we'll segue back to you looking at me. I had a lot of fun with this, honestly, I really did, and I hope you guys did too. So if you want me to do more of this, let me know. I'm gonna play around with these guys, and I will come back to this the next time I've got some free time, and this will be kind of that fun thing that I do if you all like it. So, as usual, come visit us in the community. Like, if you're catching this on YouTube and aren't actually in our church community, like, dude, we got a Discord server. Link to our websites below. All that's on there. We started out as an online church community long before we were a physical place. So most of our community is there. So you want to figure out how it's possible for us to be Christians and gamers and swear constantly and have a pastor who looks like this and acts like this, then come join us. We'll talk about it. Fun fact, if any of you bigots, homophobes, or conservatives happen to be hanging out with us today, maybe don't do that, or do that and come and question most of your deeply held beliefs, because we'll push you for that. We do other stuff here on the YouTube channel as well. Then there's the whole like, share, and subscribe thing we always ask you to do if you can. That being the case, I'm going to wish you guys a great week, and I'll see you the next time I have time to do this thing. Bye.